Hello, sweet crew, and welcome to a new episode of
Cook It.
The gardens are packed with veggies, and sometimes we just don't know what to do with them anymore. This week, we're making a tomato pie. You ready? Let's go! For the ingredients you'll need: pie dough, either store-bought or homemade, flour for your work surface, tomatoes, Parmesan, cheddar, mozzarella, mascarpone cheese, basil, thyme, pepper, speck ham, preheat your oven at 375 Fahrenheit. Lightly flour your work surface. Roll 2/3 of the pie dough into a circle about 1/8 inch thick. Make sure it fits your pie mold, then press down on it so that it takes the form of your mold. Cut the excess dough around the edge of the mold. Using the excess and remaining dough, form another disc 1/8 inch in thickness. Cut the dough in slices so that it fits your pie mold's edge. Add some water on one side of the slice and place it over the dough on the edge. This will create a thick and flaky crust when it bakes. Repeat the steps until the whole border is done. With your fingers, blend both dough layers together and form a nice ripple effect. Cover the dough with parchment paper and add the weights. I used uncooked rice. Cut off the excess parchment paper and blind bake for 15 to 16 minutes or until the crust starts turning golden. Slice the speck ham length and widthwise. the ham in a pan on medium-high until it turns crispy, about 5 minutes. Thinly slice the tomatoes, then place them on a parchment paper. Disgorge the tomatoes by salting them and leaving them for 10 to 15 minutes. Pat the tomatoes dry, then turn them around and repeat the process on the other side. In a bowl, combine the mozzarella, parmesan, cheddar, mascarpone cheese with the thyme. Add the pepper and mix until homogeneous. Remove the weights and parchment paper from the pie crust. Poke holes with the fork at the bottom of the pie. This will keep the pie from rising when you put it back in the oven for the rest of the blind bake. Put the crust back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Add the tomato slices, the speck ham, the basil, and finally, cover with the cheese mix. Bake in the oven for about 17 to 20 minutes or until the cheese has completely melted. Then turn the oven to broil at high and let it stay in the oven for another 2 to 3 minutes or until the cheese has turned a beautiful golden brown. Let it rest a few minutes before serving. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get the latest recipes, like this video, and comment what you'd like to see in the next episodes of
Bake it
and
Cook it.
Have a wonderfully sweet week.